Now, you can be an enemy of somebody, but you don't want to be the enemy of God. That thing called sin separated everything that God created from himself. And he used the word enmity, which means you're not only separated, but you're my enemy. You see, before the earth was destroyed, there was no major separation like we have now between heaven and earth. Man was created so that he could have dominion over the heavens and the earth. So the sin was so perverse and so bad that God had to make man his enemy to protect the rest of his creation. Because he had created the universe. He had set the universe in motion that's still expanding today. And sin is that spiritual thing that destroys everything that God creates. Because God gives man free will. Everything he creates, he gives him the freedom to choose. That's what makes God a righteous God. God will always give you the ability to choose. But the more you understand the nature of God, the more you understand why he hates sin. Sin corrupts your ability to make wise decisions. And for the sake of man, God had to make man his enemy. Because by doing that, he was able to start something in motion that was going to rescue man. The body of Christ needs the revelation of the resurrection of Christ. Because what Jesus did was so much greater than what sin did. But without the revelation of what he did, you're not going to live in the fullness that he paid for you to have. And part of that resurrection life prevents you from dying ever again, according to what he says. The Bible says, if you die, you shall live. And those who believe me will never die. That's more powerful than what sin did. That's the reason he had to go to hell, because he needed to preach to those spirits in hell who died before the law was given to Moses. He says, I'm the one that took the unrighteousness on me. Who do you want to follow? Who do you want to believe? I'm the one. I'm the promise. I delivered what my Father said he was going to do before the foundation of the world. What I did is greater than anything that you can ever have through sin. But you have to believe me, and your life has to demonstrate that you've trusted me.